What's going on YouTube? This is Jose over at Spidey's Powder Tumblers coming back at you with another, I'm just going to say video, because this is not really a mail call video. It would have been, but I actually opened up this package beforehand because the United States Postal Service decided to really do a number on this box. Fortunately, these slabs were not damaged. So these were purchased from Grant's Comics, and I'll put it here. I always mess up the comic and comics, but Grant has always been a real nice guy when it comes to doing like bundle deals, packages. He's always working with people. He's always giving you the best deals he can out there. He does auctions on whatnot. He's worked with me on a lot of stuff, so he'll reach out to me a lot of times with some slabs that he knows that I'm interested in. He hangs on to them, and what I'll do is kind of work out like a payment plan type thing with him. And then he'll ship out certain books and stuff like that. But he does hold a lot of stuff for me, and I'm really, really happy about that because it gives me an opportunity to get some books that I may not necessarily find out there. So, being that it is October, and in the spirit of Halloween, all these slabs are horror books. They're not what I want to say is the highest grade. And that's the first thing he told me. They're not high grade, but I'm going to give you a hell of a deal. And that he did. I am very excited that I pulled the trigger on these. Granted, I believe 3 of them are purple labels. But, you know, for what it is, it's a little glue touch-up on the seams and such. So, I don't really care. I love these covers. So, the first one I'm going to show you guys is Vampirilla Number 39. So, of course, the restoration includes a small amount of glue on the spine cover. The order form on the back of it has been filled out in marker, so apparently they had an order on the back. But this is only a 5.0, but this is a Vampirilla Number 39. Warren magazine covers. I'm getting a lot of glare, but hopefully you guys can see that there. So really excited. Like I said, I'm really excited about all these covers. The price he gave me was incredible, so I picked them up. Took all, I believe there's 11 slabs. I might have said 10, but there's 11. So these here, this one is only a 3.5, but you gotta love these old Morbius covers. The artwork back in the day, everything. So this is Vampire Tales number 11, and the restoration includes a spine split sealed to the cover. And of course, this is Morbius cover and story last issue. So this is a Vampire Tales number 11. Nightmare Legends of the Living Dead. Vampire Tales, The Brotherhood of Judas. So, I mean, you just can't go wrong. Especially the way Morbius used to look back in the day. You just cannot go wrong with these old magazine covers. And just, you know, I was going to go back so you guys can see the label, but honestly, it's not even about the label. It's just about the book. So there you go. Next book. I believe this is going to be the last restored, but it's only a 3.0. This is Vampire Tales number 10, so it's a nice Morbius cover again. Richard Hescock's cover. Restoration includes a small amount of glue on the spine of the cover, so apparently all of it has spine glue. But Vampire Tales number 10, again in a 3.0, purple label, but again, I'm going to focus on what's important is the cover art on these books. These magazines were great. Just a different era in general of what we had out there. And of course, these are from 1975. But let's go ahead and move on. It's going to be a mixture of stuff. So here we have another Vampirilla cover. This is only a 4.0, but it is a blue label, and it's number 41. So again, the other thing I liked about Vampirilla is 2 things. I know the number 1 was back in 1969, September of 1969, but if you look up Vampirilla first appearance is July 17th. I was born on July 17th, so to me, just having that is just a personal thing. But on top of that, one of the artists of Vampirilla back in the day was an artist known by Jose Gonzalez. So besides the fact Jose Gonzalez was an artist on these covers, and rest in peace because he has been deceased for a bit now. He worked on these covers, or on these books, and just Vampirilla in general, July of July 17th. What are the odds? Jose Gonzalez, July 17th. So, I'm not sure what that July 17th means, but that's what they say is the first appearance of Vampirilla. But the magazine is in September, so I don't know if maybe, you know, between the publications when they actually showed her, you know, so if anybody knows, leave me a comment down below. Like I said, this is all a little personal because it just feels, you know, like you have an attachment to it. So I've always been drawn to Vampirilla, and then when I start doing these little investigations and stuff like that, you see more and more of it, so it's pretty neat. But this here is just a Vampirilla number 44. It's a 2.5, and this one is a Neil Adams front is piece. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. I'm horrible when it comes to this, but yeah, it says front ISPIECE. So this is a Panthera appearance. So again, it's only a 2.5, but again, Vampirilla nevertheless, and it is still a nice cover, and actually even looks better than a 2.5. So I'm not. Oh, okay. So cover detached. So it makes sense. So I was gonna say it sure looks like a lot better than a 2.5, but cover was detached. So again, another way to preserve this book, obviously because the cover is detached, is the encapsulated. At least for me, it is. I know these will be all going to be in my personal collection. They're not going anywhere, so I know they're going to be like this for years to come. So, I mean, just super happy with these magazines in general. So, Vampirilla number 42, again, a 5.5. And I do believe some of these covers I actually have, so even if I decide to go get regraded, I'll have a little bit better grade, but these will still be with me. So this one is, it says it's a small amount of marker and pencil on the 3rd and 16th page. A 1964 Warren Creator Awards, Jose Gonzalez, and again that front piece, whatever the hell it's called, piece. So there we go. And again, like I said, I'm not worried about this part of it. This is what's important, is the cover art and the covers of Vampirilla. So here we have another Vampirilla, number 43. This is going to be, again, another Jose Gonzalez. And then we have a nice 5.5 Vampirilla. Nice little cover. I didn't mean to say nice 5.5, but a nice Vampirilla cover. These cases are so classy. So, moving on, we have some more Vampire Tales. So we have a Vampire Tales number 3. We have a moderate amount of marker and crayon on the interior pages. So, with these magazines, people love their magazines. They really love their magazines. Kids filled these things out. Kids did a lot of things with them. But there we go. Some more Morbius. Any other descriptions? So, Santana and Morbius appearance. Santana text article by Carla Joseph. So there is your little bit of history there. And these are all 1974. So there we go. Again, these magazines people did not really take care of. They rolled them up, put them in their back pocket. Some of them might have not been something that kids should have been reading. Hide them from their parents. So you can just imagine all the history these magazines have. So a little bit different. So we got Tales of the Zombie, number 10. This is an Earl Norham cover from 1975. This is a 6.0, but again, crazy covers, crazy horror magazines, zombie, Tales of the Zombie. I forgot what number that was, number 10. So just 2 more to go. So we got another Vampire Tales. Funny enough, Morbius is not on the cover of this. Let's see what they say. This is a Marvel Tales. Vampire Tales number 7. It is a Morbius story. Christopher Lee article and photos. Chris Claremont story. So obviously I was not reading a lot of these other footnotes on the side, but hey, Chris Claremont stood out to me on that one. So there we go. Vampire Tales number 3. Did I say? It's number 7. Sorry. Again, crazy cover. No Morbius on it, but still a nice cover. And of course, the famous, that guy was on a lot of covers back in the day. Last but not least, we have a Vampire Tales number 9. This has the Blade story in it. Another Chris Claremont story from 1975. We have Nightmare Legends of the Living Dead, Vampire Tales, Blade the Vampire Slayer, battles the endless legions of unliving dead. 5. Fear, features, and fantasies in the macabre Marvel manner. A vampire berserk, blood, lounge, whatever. But again, crazy cover. Some more 70s goodness there. But again, that is going to be my video for today. Nice slabs here of old horror books in perfect theme for October and Halloween. Again, I'd like to thank Grant's Comics for the killer deal on these things. I'm glad that I can put this in my PC. This will be in there for a long time to come. Hopefully another 10, 20 years from now, I can show these off again, and they will be just as good as they were now, or then. They'll be just as good then as they were now. I really love these magazines. I really go crazy over all these Warren magazines, all these Marvel magazines, any of these old horror type style magazines. Of course, obviously Marvel Comics, or should I say Marvel Monster Group, Vampire Tales. So that's going to actually do it for this video. If you guys can please do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think of these slabs. Tell me what your favorite magazine horror is. Any horror films. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that love horror films in general. But just let me know how you guys, what you guys like, how you guys feel about these slabs. Again, Grant's Comics, thank you so much. Check him out on Instagram, on whatnot. And if you guys can do me another favor, please hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys haven't already subscribed. And please hit the little notification bell so that you guys can get notified with any upcoming video that I drop soon. But as always, please everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys on the next one.